Hello everybody. As many of you have noted in the comments, there's been no new video for a long time. In October, my health suddenly took a nosedive. The nerve in my right arm started playing up, there was severe pain in my right hand, my general mobility and strength melted away into thin air. More than 10 years ago, I had an operation for a cancer in the right shoulder. The surgeon couldn't cut it all out because it went into the nerve, and cutting further would have left my arm paralysed. They told me that this kind of cancer always comes back, even if they cut all of it out. So I was told to come back every 2 weeks, and when it showed itself, they'd try and think what to do about it. Fortunately, my son-in-law has a passion for natural health, and he told me about the Budwig diet, something concocted by a German genius called Johanna Budwig. She had a medical degree, a PhD in chemistry and a PhD in physics. She was Germany's top expert in nutritional oils. She discovered that the sulfur-rich proteins in cultured milk products, like cottage cheese and quark, can be combined with raw flaxseed oil to produce an oxygen-carrying fluid with very low viscosity. So low that it can penetrate tumours and supply oxygen there. This allows the body's defences to get to work right inside the tumour and destroy it. She set up a clinic for cancer patients given up as hopeless and sent home to die. She gave her patients an organic diet, her flaxseed oil and dairy blend, nutritional supplements, sunshine, exercise and fresh air. Her success rate for complete cure from terminal cancers was 95%. Needless to say, Big Pharma wasn't pleased. They make billions from largely ineffective patent medicines, and they feared their profits would melt away. They mounted many legal attacks on her and her methods, but since she was the top expert in the field, they were unsuccessful in getting the courts to close her down. But they did take pains to cover up the success of her method and the smallness of the success of their own. Well, on the Budwig diet, I fared very well, and eventually the hospital gave up looking for the return of my cancer. They told me to come back only when it had returned. Then I became overconfident and stopped taking the Budwig protocol. 10 years later, my health crashed, and the physician I consulted told me the problem was the revival of the cancer, which had not been completely cut out. He was confident that my cancer had spread to the lymph system. I went to the oncology department, and they told me they thought it was a tumour pressing on the nerve. They gave me an appointment for a CT scan to find out where it was. By this time, I was so weak, I thought I might only live about 2 or 3 weeks. My daughter and son-in-law took me under their wings. They installed me in their home and treated me with herbal extracts, Budwig protocol, ozone, chlorine dioxide, and hydrogen. When I went for the CT scan, a month later, they couldn't find a trace of cancer. Nature's pharmacy is a lot more effective than Big Pharma's. After that, I felt well enough to accept a long-delayed invitation to give a weekend creation seminar. I managed to get through it successfully. Since then, I've been trying to catch up on all the responsibilities I neglected during my illness. I had research students who needed my inputs, research projects which needed my inputs, engineering projects which needed my inputs, And now, at last, I can get back to the Creation Science channel. I'd like to express my thanks to the regular subscribers who answered the critics while I was silent. And I'm thankful for some suggestions for future videos. The first of these I hope to put up within a week. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget not all his benefits, who forgiveth all my iniquities and healeth all thy diseases, who redeemeth my life from destruction. O give thanks unto the Lord, for he is good, for his mercy endureth forever. Thank you for joining me for this episode. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe and press the bell so that you'll be notified as I release new movies. If you'd like to support this project, you're welcome to do so through Patreon. Find a link on my channel banner and in the description below.